Hi, welcome back to my podcast, Be Creative. My name is Angeliana Cantillo, and this is the second episode. On this episode, we're going to study the Innovator's DNA, a model proposed by the professors Jeffrey H. Dahler, Hal B. Gergersen, and Clayton M. So, before we start and study the model, something that caught a lot my attention was that in the first episode and in this one, both professors talk about be like a child, think like a child, and be creative like a child. So this is something that it had in common with the first episode. These professors also talk to think, feel, and express like a child. We know innovation is a key driver of business success, and many executives admire visionary leaders like Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, and Pierre Omidyar, but struggle to understand what makes them different. So the authors conduct a 6-year study on innovative entrepreneurs and executives, analyzing habits, behaviors, and thought process. And they discover 5 skills of innovators. I'm going to share with you what are that 5 skills. The first one, associating. It's the ability to connect unrelated ideas to generate new concepts. This is inspired by the medicine effect, where diverse disciplines coming together to lead a surge in creativity during the Renaissance. The second skill is questioning. Innovators ask challenging and disruptive questions like why, what not, and what if to break conventional thinking. For example, Michael Dell questioned why computers cost 5 times more than their parts, leading to the creation of Dell's direct to consumers business model. The next skill is observing. Great innovators closely observe customer behavior, market trends, and everyday interaction to spot opportunities. The fourth skill is experimenting. Innovators test new ideas, explore different industries, and engage in hands-on learning. They embrace trial and error rather than fearing failure. For example, Jeff Bezos built Amazon as an online bookstore, but constantly experiment evolving into a global brain giant. And the final skill is networking. Instead of networking for business deals, innovators connect with people from diverse backgrounds to gain fresh insights, like attending idea sharing events, interacting with different industries, and exploring different cultures in chase innovation. We can take a look at this with the founder of BlackBerry. He got his breakthrough idea after hearing a conference speaker discuss wireless data. This doesn't have any to do with phones, but he got the idea from there. So, now that we know all these skills, how innovation can be developed? The professor said that only 20 to 25% of creativity is genetic. That means innovation is mostly learned through practice and experiences. They gave us the example of identical twins separate at birth, show that while they share some connective abilities, their creative levels depends on how much they engage in innovation-driven behaviors. One of the twins actively searched for new experiences, questioned assumptions, and experiment. They were far more creative than the other twin who remained passive in these aspects. So, this 5 discovered skill can be cultivated through deliberate practice and continuous learning. Companies can engage in creativity work by encouraging a culture of questioning, observing, experimenting, and networking. So, with all of this, the mindset of an innovator needs to view failure as learning opportunities rather than setbacks. For example, Amazon's Jeff Bezos encouraged employees to experiment and make mistakes as a way to discover breakthrough ideas. On conclusion, innovation is not just for a few gifted individuals. It can be learned and developed. Companies and individuals must practice and reinforce these five discovery skills. And also, by fostering an innovation driven mindset, leaders can create disruptive and game changing ideas that redefine industries. And with that, we came to the end, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.